Tonight, the St. Louis Jewish community is mourning the loss of 6 Israeli hostages murdered over the weekend as the push continues for a ceasefire. 5 on your side's Laura Barcheski just returned from a candlelight vigil for the victims. Laura?
Mike, this war has taken a toll on everyone with any sort of religious or family connection to either side of this conflict. The message tonight, the suffering has to end.
As we remember Hirsch Goldberg Poland, Eden Yerushalmi, Ori Danino, Alex Lubnov, Carmel Gat, and Almog Sarusi.
All 6 Israeli hostages were abducted just under a year ago, the day the war began. They're all between the ages of 23 and 40. 5 of them were abducted from the Nova Music Festival.
At this stage, we assess that the hostages were murdered by Hamas terrorists shortly before our soldiers were able to reach them inside the tunnel in Rafah.
As the St. Louis Jewish community learned of this news, the United Hebrew Congregation said they had to do something to bring the community together.
Not only are we feeling the tear in our hearts, but we're feeling lonely. We're feeling lonely as American Jews.
They prayed and sang together, lighting a candle for each hostage lost and the 101 still in captivity.
Whether it's your personal friends and family who are being lost or whether you know people who are suffering during this war, it's an immense weight on really the whole world.
Palestinians are also in mourning. The Council on American Islamic Relations says thousands of Palestinian people have been killed, one just hours after the deaths of the 6 hostages.
A 58-year-old Palestinian man who was picked up by the Israeli government returned to his family in a body bag 2 hours later with signs of torture on his body. That is unacceptable, just like killing Israeli hostages is unacceptable too. And we've got to condemn all of this.
They're continuing their call for a ceasefire, saying the killing has to stop.
And it will continue unless President Biden puts his foot down and says, no more bombs, no more bullets. We're making a deal. We're getting these hostages out.
And until there is peace, Rabbi Scott Shafran says they have to keep praying and holding each other close.
I think that moments like these, we need our neighbors more than ever.
President Biden said in a statement earlier today, we will keep working around the clock for a deal to secure the release of the remaining hostages.